Who will know, guys? Welcome back to another NCT 127 video. The second to last one. We are almost there. We are almost finished everything. We've done 8 so far. We've done the 4 albums, the 4 mini albums. Now we are going through the repackaged version of the albums for the main 4 and going through each of the additional tracks they added and reviewing those separately. And then finally, we will be on to the singles next time. So glad we are near the end of this. It's been a long time. I've liked a lot of tracks. I've disliked a few tracks. But most importantly, it'll be nice to have moved on from NCT 127 until they release another project. So, without further ado, let's start with the 4th album, Repackage, which has the first single, AO, which is the new first track in the album for some reason. So hopefully this one will be good. And that was AO, the first repackaged single. It was fine. It was fine. I expected better from the new first track on the album and the title track, I believe, as well, for the album. Yeah, it was fine. Just completely fine. I think that's probably a 5 out of 10. I thought that was just average. There wasn't exactly anything that really stood out to me there. Next was DJ. And that was DJ, which was a major improvement on AO. Wow, that was good. And then I kind of got a little bit bored. Got a little bit bored. I thought it was a bit too long, which is weird because it was only like 3 minutes 20, but it felt longer. But it was really good. That was a really good track. I think that's a 7 out of 10. I don't quite think it cracks 8 out of 10 for me. But good sign. And last but not least is Skyscraper, the new track. Let's see how this goes. And that was Skyscraper, the last. That was that was good. That was good. I was happy with that one as well. That was a good track. Good track. I think that's a 7. I think that was really good. Nice. I like the background to it. I thought there was a bit too much rapping, and they do this weird thing where they'll do a harmony, but instead of singing, they're kind of like yelling and in like a not singing voice. And I just don't like it when they do that, and it did it a lot in this song. It kind of dragged it down, which is unfortunate because it was a good track other than that. Yeah, 7. It's a 7, I think. And overall, for the repackage, 4th album had a really good additional track list. Yeah, really happy with that. Next up is the 3rd album, which is Favorite, or the repackage of Sticker, and the new track is Favorite, and in brackets, Vampire. Unfortunately, it's spelt the American way. Fingers crossed we're going to get some more good tracks. And that was Favorite, which was fine. It was, I don't know. It's just average. Like, it's just, and it was dragging, and it was, if it continued going, it was going to get down to a 4. Just I thought the singing was average. I thought I'm trying to bring it how, okay, so it just felt like, it's just, I just like, there's nothing unique about this sound. Like, everything I'm hearing now is done before. The only thing that seemed to stand out was the weird whistle sound they had in the background, and that was annoying to listen to for 3.5 minutes. Yeah, not happy about that one. Yeah, definitely. I think that was a 5. Next up is Love on the Floor, which hopefully we get back up to something a bit better than average, because average makes me upset. And that was Love on the Floor. Yeah, good. I was happy with that. Somewhat. It was okay. It kind of did what it needed to do for me. It wasn't too special, to be fair, but you know, it was fine. I think it was an improvement on Favourite / Vampire. I thought the beat was good in the background. I thought there was a nice bit of a change up from the previous track. And singing was okay as well. It was a bit more improved, a bit more refined. But that's nothing that kind of grabbed me that much, really. Yeah, so yeah, 6 out of 10. I thought it was better than the previous, but not by much. Next up is the final track from the third album Repackaged, which is Pilot. And that was Pilot, which is the last of the 3 new singles they added to Sticker to make Favourite, and it's easily the best one. Easily. Now, the question is if it's an 8 out of 10, as I was kind of edging towards that. I thought the backing track, I thought the singing was good, I thought they kind of really just went for it. There's a lot of good singing, a lot of good beat production. Really nice, really happy with that. I think Pilot, honestly, gets a 7. I think it gets a 7. I don't think it quite hits 8 out of 10 for me, which is unfortunate. Really unfortunate, but sometimes is going to happen. Next is the Neozone The Final Round repackage, which the first track, as far as I can see, is, if I'm looking at this right, the order is completely different. Why? Why is Elevator at the bottom? This is really strange. So I think the first track is Punch. I think Punch is the new one. Yeah, Punch is a new one. So first is Punch. I gotta be very careful with this one in case I accidentally review the same song again by accident, because for some reason the order's changed. So this is Punch. And that was Punch. That was that was not good. That was really, really poor. Jesus. How disappointing. 3. Just, it was annoying. Why was it so annoying? What happened there? It was so weird. So out of character. For it to be that, especially to be that annoying as well. That was, and it dragged a long time. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, 3 out of 10 for that. Next up is Non-Stop, I believe, is the next track. And that was Non-Stop. Yeah, it was better than the first one. I thought it was okay. I think it's probably a 6. I think it's a 6. Oh no, I don't feel happy with that. I think it's a 5. I think it's a 5. It was a fine track, but nothing like really that special about it. I thought it was okay, kind of. Yeah, it was okay. I wasn't exactly thrilled with it. It was fine. Next up is they added a prelude to it, which is weird. Which I'm gonna listen to. I don't think I can add it to the list. Just gonna listen to it for a moment. And that was that. So, yeah, that was weird. Anyway, next song, I believe, the final one is Make Your Day. So, maybe we'll have a good one around the end. And that was Make Your Day, which was fine. It was okay. It was slow. I said at the start they could go either way, and it certainly went towards average. I was hoping it was going to kind of pick up a little bit, but didn't really get anywhere with it. Kind of just stayed quite slow and boring, to be quite honest. But it was listenable. Next up is the final repackage, which is Regulate, I believe. Just trying to work out where where the tracks are. Okay, there we go. So the first one is Welcome to My Playground. And that is Welcome to My Playground, which was very good. I like that. I like that a lot. That was much better than the second album Repackage. I think it was a 7. I thought it was really nice beat. I thought the chorus at the start is really good, but I think some of the like almost rap sections aren't that good in this album. Song, not album, song. I thought they would kind of dragged it down quite a bit. Which is unfortunate. Which next up is interesting. What the fuck is happening here? This is weird. So I'm trying to work out what the next song is, which I've got there. So I think it's Simon Says is the next track. That was Simon Says, and yeah, it was fine. I mean, I thought the beat production probably was the weakest element. I thought the background beat was quite poor, which is weird for the NCT to have poor beat production. I usually think of them as they're quite good at this. I thought that was probably one of their weakest instrumentals. And that's unfortunate. I mean, the singing was at average at best, to be quite honest. I thought it was quite a draining song to listen to. I think that was a 4. I think that's a 4. I thought that was really disappointing. Finally is Chain Korean version. Hope you got over bang. All the repackages. And that's the final one. That is Chain Korean version. And that was draining to listen to. That was not my favourite, really, at all. It was just below average. It was fine, the singing. Oh, sorry, maybe yawn. The songwriting was fine. Singing was fine. It was just the background was not great, and the wah, 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 wah noise was driving me fucking insane. Jesus. Yeah, that's another 4. That's another 4 out of 10. And that is all the repackages. We've done all the repackaged songs, finally. Oh, man. We're so close to being done. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to be at the singles next, and then we are fully done with NCT 127. We don't have to worry about them ever again until they release a new song, which they probably will do at some point soon. As a whole, for the repackages, if I went through each one, fourth album was pretty good I thought that was actually a decent repackage. I thought they did some decent additions. Skyscraper and DJ are both good songs. Third album was fine. I don't think they added to Sticker very well. I thought, oh Jesus. Considering how good Sticker is as an album, I thought the additions were, other than, well, Pilot was good, but the other two don't quite exactly help improve the album, really. The second album was awful. Just a shocking addition, to be quite honest. I mean, probably to their worst album, in my opinion. I thought Neozone was very average when I listened to it. And the first album, two bad songs, and then Welcome to My Playground, which I thought was quite a good track, actually. Which kind of sums up my opinions on that album. Regular, which has moments of very decent production and song quality, and then a lot of average to bad tracks. But yeah, overall, I think actually the repackages have been pretty good. We got quite a few 7s, no 8s. There was nothing that was insanely good. So it's not like these albums missed those tracks, to be quite honest. Maybe Welcome to My Playground probably would have helped improve the first album a lot if it was in the initial lineup. But hey, that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you here, hopefully, to go through the singles and EPs to finish off NCT 127. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.